December 18th, 2022, Lusail Stadium. More than 88,000 fans watched as Lionel Messi finally lifted the FIFA World Cup trophy. After decades of pressure, heartbreak, criticism, and comparisons, Argentina had reached the top of world football once again. The celebrations lasted for days. For millions of fans, it felt like the perfect ending. But football rarely gives us perfect endings, because today, nearly 4 years later, a new World Cup has arrived. The biggest World Cup in history. 48 nations, 104 matches, 3 host countries, and one question hanging over the entire tournament: can anyone stop Argentina? The defending champions enter World Cup 2026 carrying the weight of history, expectation, and perhaps the greatest football player the sport has ever seen. But defending a World Cup is one of the hardest achievements in football. Only a handful of nations have ever done it, and this time the challenge may be bigger than ever. So are Argentina truly the team to beat? Or is the football world about to witness the fall of a champion? The 2026 FIFA World Cup officially begins today. For the first time ever, 48 teams will compete in a World Cup tournament spread across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Everything about this tournament is bigger. More teams, more matches, more pressure. And no team enters with a bigger target on its back than Argentina. Lionel Scaloni's side arrives as the defending world champion. Their squad still contains many of the players who conquered the world in Qatar. And then there is Lionel Messi. At 38 years old, he is preparing for what many believe will be his final World Cup appearance. That alone creates a powerful storyline, because football fans know this may be the last time they see Messi on the biggest stage in world football. But Argentina are not relying on nostalgia. This team combines experienced champions with a new generation of talent. Young stars are arriving. The squad remains tactically flexible. And perhaps most importantly, they still possess the winning mentality that made them champions in 2022. Yet history tells us something important. Winning one World Cup is difficult. Defending it is even harder. Here's where things get interesting. Many football experts still place Argentina among the favorites to win the tournament, but being a favorite does not mean being unbeatable. Argentina's biggest strength remains their balance. Unlike many national teams that depend heavily on one superstar, Argentina have built a complete football identity. They defend together, attack together, and understand exactly how they want to play. Most people miss this. Argentina's greatest weapon isn't Messi, it's chemistry. Many of these players have spent years together. They trust each other, they understand the system, and in tournament football, that matters enormously. However, the competition has never been stronger. Spain arrive as one of the tournament favorites and are rated highly by major predictive models. France possess incredible depth. England may have their strongest squad in years. Brazil always carries world-class talent. Portugal could be dangerous with a highly experienced squad built around Cristiano Ronaldo's final World Cup journey. And because of the expanded format, underdogs now have more opportunities to make deep runs and create chaos. This World Cup may be the most unpredictable in modern football history. The truth is, Argentina are not perfect. Age is becoming a serious factor. Several key players from the 2022 triumph are now older. Recovery times are longer. Physical intensity becomes harder to maintain. And while Messi remains brilliant, he is no longer the explosive player who dominated defenders a decade ago. Argentina have also suffered setbacks before the tournament, including defensive injury concerns. Then there is the psychological challenge. Every team wants to defeat the defending champions. Every opponent treats Argentina like a final. That creates enormous pressure, and pressure has destroyed many great teams throughout football history. Remember France after 2018, Germany after 2014, Spain after 2010. World Cup champions often discover that staying on top is harder than reaching the top. This is exactly the trap Argentina must avoid. So, can anyone stop Argentina? Yes, absolutely. Spain can, France can, Brazil can, England can, Portugal can, and maybe even a surprise underdog nobody sees coming. But if we're asking whether Argentina deserve to be considered one of the favorites, The answer is also yes. They have the experience, they have the manager, they have the chemistry, and they still have Lionel Messi. That combination makes them one of the most dangerous teams in World Cup 2026. Whether they lift the trophy again or not, one thing is certain: the road to becoming world champion runs through Argentina. And over the next few weeks, the football world is about to find out whether the champions still have one final masterpiece left in them. Who do you think will win the FIFA World Cup 2026? Can Argentina defend their crown, or will a new champion rise? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Football World Hub for more World Cup stories, football documentaries, and the biggest moments from the beautiful game.